right, so different people will think of this different ways. So when you have a stream here that's collected, there's a few things. You know animals are going to be around here. So do you want to set up camp here? Some people might, some people won't. The people who might want to set up some traps for animals, and if they make fire, they're really not going to fear that that animal is going to come near them. Or you want to be like maybe a little less than a quarter mile out, so you don't have to really deal with the animals as much if you're not as crafty that way. But I would say we would set up camp within this radius so we could always have water. This stream, you always want to find where the stream leads. There's a big mouth to a little lake over there. That lake could possibly have fish in it. I saw some life. I heard some bullfrogs down here. You want to listen for that. And when you do, then you can fish, or you can set up some netting or traps, even using this bag maybe to see if you can catch some fish in there. You can bathe, stay clean, and of course cool down from the elements. That'll also give you energy. Yeah, so right now we're gonna head back up to where I think we should make camp. It's a little pine forest type area, just off the beaten path. There's going to be a lot of shelter there. It's going to be cooler there at night because it's under the tree brush, and I think it's a pretty safe environment. Plus, there is loads of pine needles there, so you can make bedding. You can make some shelter very, very quickly, and you can also have fires that will last you through the night rather easily. All right, so let's head back up and go from there.
See this? See it?
So here's another good point. Like in the woods, there's a lot of shade. It's probably 10 degrees warmer in the sun, like right here. So what you would want to do is you kind of would want to trace the shade. Just for a little more energy, a little more coolness. Want to just walk step by step, right, left, right, left. Not too intense, right? Because we want to save all our energy. When I rest, I'd rather lean than sit because then I have to get back up, make sure my pack is braced on something. Just brace that pack on something so the weight's off my body. And then we just rest a little bit. It's pretty hot out here. It's like 90 degrees, it's about 80 in the shade, but we have some water. It's about 3 o'clock and we're looking to set up camp for the night. So we have a good 5 hours in this situation before the sun goes down. So you need to know your environment, you need to know your situation, you need to know the time the sun comes up and when it comes down, and you need to do your work during the day. You want to get up early in the morning and do most so you're out of the heat of the day. We had no choice but to move in the heat of the day, but we find some shade, some shelter, and that's how you do it. So now let's continue to go, get this water heated up and get real food in our system. So a lot of these things I'm telling you now is just to save any energy you can. You have to think of your body as like a video game and it has energy up to here. And the more things you do, the energy comes down. But if you can gain actual good rest, if you could drink actual good water, if you could eat actual good food, and you could stay warm, stay hydrated, that energy starts to rise up again. So you wanna really be balanced. You never wanna feel dizzy. Stop if you feel dizzy, okay? And get hydrated. So we feel really good. You know, we haven't exerted too much energy in getting water, and now we will, we're pretty clear, but you know, if we don't get water soon, we can get really tired, we can get groggy, and our minds won't be as clear. So we want a clear mind. So rather than go and set up camp right now, thinking about it, Zeke hasn't drinking anything since about 9 o'clock, it's like 3 o'clock right now. We want to get some water in us. So that means the first thing we need to do is build a fire, get this water purified, and get some water. And in this case, because we have survival shake that's super light and is packed with nutrients, it'll be like a whole meal for us. And then we'll be fully ready in about a half hour to build a camp with total energy, clarity, and we'll be full of electrolytes, and we probably won't need a drink till the morning. Wow, I need to tell you right now, it is about, How many degrees do you think it's cooler over here?
Probably like 20.
Yeah, it's about 15. I'd say about 15 degrees cooler, believe it or not, in this shade. I think because there's a wind blowing through the pine forest. So yeah, I mean, even in heat that's 90, 95 degrees, you can find a place that's around 80, and this is it. So this in itself doesn't burn as much energy. So we're really thankful to find this spot. You want to look for these spots in the woods that have good airflow and are heavily shaded. So I think this is a really good place to start a fire. We have a lot of shade here. We have a little ledge right here. Off in the distance, I think I saw a tree that is tilted. So we're gonna make a little shelter there. But first, we're gonna get the fire going, and then we'll take it from there.